A $50 adventure begins. Hello everybody! I've landed in the vibrant, historic city of Berlin, Germany. Today, I'm challenging myself. Can I experience a full, fantastic day in Berlin on just 50 bucks? We'll dive into the culture, the food, the sights, and the sounds, proving you don't need a fortune for a priceless experience. So join me. Let's see what kind of joy and deliciousness we can find for $50. No interruptions, just pure Berlin discovery. Let's get this adventure started. My stomach's already rumbling. First stop, breakfast. There's something magical about starting your day in a new city. And in Berlin, breakfast is more than just a meal. It's a ritual. The city is just waking up, the streets are quiet, and the promise of adventure is in the air. You can't explore on an empty stomach. Trust me, Berlin has a way of making you hungry for both food and discovery. I wandered into a cozy local cafe. No tourists in sight, just Berliners starting their day, chatting quietly over steaming mugs. The air was thick with the smell of fresh bread and rich coffee, a scent that instantly made me feel at home. I ordered the classic Berliner Frühstück, the breakfast of choice for locals. It's simple, hearty, and absolutely satisfying. The star of the show is the warm, crusty Brötchen, those little bread rolls that are perfectly crisp on the outside and soft inside. Alongside, there's a generous spread of ham, sliced just thick enough to be filling but delicate enough to melt in your mouth. Add to that some spicy salami, a selection of creamy cheeses, and a perfectly soft-boiled egg with a golden yolk that's just begging to be dipped into. And of course, a big mug of strong, aromatic coffee. Because in Berlin, coffee isn't just a drink, it's a wake-up call for your senses. This is simple, honest food, made with care and tradition. The kind of breakfast that feels like a warm hug from the city itself. The bread is the star, but the salty ham, creamy cheese, and that perfect egg come together to create a symphony of flavors. Every bite is a reminder that sometimes, the best things in life are the simplest. And the best part? All this for just €8. Less than $10. It's proof that you don't need to spend a fortune to eat well in Berlin. Around me, locals laughed, read newspapers, and enjoyed their own plates. This isn't just breakfast, it's a taste of real Berlin life, a window into the city's soul. If you want to experience the true spirit of Berlin, skip the tourist traps. Find the local spots. They never let you down, and you'll always leave with a story to tell. I savored every bite, letting the flavors linger, soaking in the cozy atmosphere and the gentle hum of morning conversation. For a moment, I felt like I truly belonged here. Plate clean, coffee finished, and my soul genuinely happy. There's no better way to start a day of exploring. We've spent just €8, leaving us with 42 for the rest of our Berlin adventure. Not bad for a breakfast that feels like a memory in the making. What a start. With a full stomach and a happy heart, I'm ready to see Berlin from a much higher perspective. On to the next stop. Let's see what Berlin has in store. Next up, the iconic Fernsehturm, Berlin's TV tower. Walking through Alexanderplatz, the tower looms above, a true city symbol. I bought a fast-track ticket for €24.50. The biggest expense of the day, but worth it. The elevator rockets you up 203 meters in 40 seconds, and then, wow. A 360-degree view of Berlin. You see the Reichstag, Brandenburg Gate, Museum Island, and the old east-west divide in the city's architecture. It's a history lesson and a breathtaking view rolled into one. From up here, Berlin looks peaceful and unified, a powerful reminder of its journey. This is why you travel, for moments like this. Our running total is now €32.50. €17.50 left, and a whole afternoon ahead. One last look, one deep breath, and it's time to head back down. The best is yet to come. Let's go get some culture. Back on the ground, I'm drawn to Museum Island, a UNESCO World Heritage Site nestled in the heart of Berlin, surrounded by the gentle flow of the Spree River. This remarkable place is home to 5 world-class museums, each with its own unique treasures and stories to tell. As I approach, the anticipation builds. This isn't just a collection of buildings. but a living testament to centuries of art, culture, and human achievement. The architecture alone is stunning, with grand colonnades and intricate facades that transport you to another era. It's easy to lose yourself just wandering the courtyards, marveling at the details carved into stone. But today, I focused on two highlights that truly capture the spirit of this island. First, the Neues Museum, a beautifully restored building that feels both ancient and modern. Inside, I found myself face to face with the breathtaking bust of Nefertiti, over 3,000 years old and absolutely mesmerizing. Her delicate features and mysterious smile have captivated visitors for generations, and standing before her, you can't help but feel a connection to the distant past. Museums are time machines, connecting us to our shared human story. Each artifact, each painting, is a window into another world, one that shaped the present in ways we're still discovering. Here, you're not just looking at history, you're experiencing it firsthand, surrounded by people from all over the globe who've come to be inspired. Next, the Pergamon Museum, where you stand before the real Ishtar Gate of Babylon, brilliant blue, ancient, and awe-inspiring. The sheer scale and vivid color of the gate are overwhelming, and it's hard to believe such wonders have survived the ages. Walking through its arches, you can almost hear the echoes of ancient footsteps and imagine the bustling life of Babylon thousands of years ago. For all this, I scored a discounted museum pass for just €10. It's an incredible deal, giving you access to some of the world's greatest cultural treasures without breaking the bank. Berlin makes it easy for everyone to explore its rich history. Our running total, €42.50. Only €7.50 left. Every euro spent here feels like an investment in memories and understanding, not just a ticket price. For €10, I saw the face of an Egyptian queen and walked through a gate from ancient Babylon. Where else in the world can you travel across millennia in a single afternoon? It's a reminder of how much humanity has achieved, and how much there still is to discover. Berlin makes its culture accessible to everyone, and that's beautiful. People of all ages, backgrounds, and nationalities gather here, united by curiosity and a love of learning. There's a sense of community in these halls, a shared appreciation for the wonders of the world. My feet are tired, but my mind is buzzing. After hours of exploring, I'm left with a head full of stories and a heart full of inspiration. It's the kind of exhaustion that feels deeply satisfying. All this walking and thinking, it makes a person hungry. The museums have fed my mind, but now it's time to feed my stomach. Time for a legendary Berlin lunch. Let's eat. On to currywurst, the city's iconic street food, because every great adventure deserves a delicious ending. After all that art and history, it's time for Berlin's most iconic street food, currywurst. I found Knopke's Imbiss, a legendary stand under the train tracks, serving currywurst since 1930. The line was long, always a good sign. I ordered the classic sausage with skin, smothered in spicy sweet curry ketchup, with a side of crispy fries and mayo. The taste? Pure joy. The sausage is juicy, the sauce is tangy and unique, and the fries are the perfect companion. This is the flavor of Berlin, gritty, unpretentious, and absolutely delicious. The whole meal cost just €4.50. Our new total, €47. €3 left. Sometimes the most memorable meals are the simplest ones. My plate is empty, my spirits are high. One final mission to complete our perfect Berlin day. Let's see how far our last €3 can take us. Onward, next stop, the city itself. How did I manage to see so much of Berlin in just one day, without breaking the bank or getting lost in a maze of tickets and fares? The answer is simple, but it's a total game changer for any traveler. A public transport day pass. This little piece of paper, or digital ticket on your phone, unlocks the entire city for you. Berlin's public transport system is a marvel. The U-Bahn snakes beneath the city, the S-Bahn glides above, and a network of buses and trams crisscrosses every neighborhood. It's fast, reliable, and surprisingly easy to navigate, even if you don't speak a word of German. My first stop of the day was at a ticket machine where I picked up a €3 short trip ticket. It might not look like much, but it's your passport to adventure. letting you connect the dots between Berlin's most iconic sights and its hidden corners. With this ticket in hand, I zipped from a cozy breakfast spot to the soaring TV tower, wandered the museums on Museum Island, and even made time for a classic Berlin snack, currywurst. Every window seat became a front-row view to the city's ever-changing scenery. The freedom this pass gives you is incredible. You can hop on and off wherever curiosity takes you, exploring vibrant neighborhoods, discovering local markets, or just people watching as Berliners go about their day. It's the best way to feel the city's pulse and see how real life unfolds beyond the tourist hotspots. Honestly, this humble ticket is the unsung hero of my Berlin adventure. It's not flashy, but it's the key that unlocks the city's stories, letting you experience Berlin like a local. As the sun dipped below the horizon, I found myself at the East Side Gallery, the longest surviving stretch of the Berlin Wall, now transformed into a vibrant, open-air gallery. Artists from all over the world have turned this historic barrier into a symbol of hope and creativity. Looking back, I realized just how much I'd packed into a single day. From historic landmarks to quirky street art, from bustling squares to quiet corners, I experienced the full spectrum of Berlin's energy and charm, all for just $50. Travel doesn't have to be expensive. With a little creativity, curiosity, and the right ticket, you can unlock a world of experiences. Berlin rewards those who are willing to wander, to try new things, and to embrace the unexpected. And yes, sometimes that means eating your currywurst, standing up at a busy street stall, surrounded by locals, and the delicious aroma of spices in the air. It's all part of the adventure. In the end, this €3 ticket was more than just a way to get around. It was the glue that held my Berlin story together. What a day. Thank you, Berlin, for showing me that the best adventures are often the simplest. Time to wrap up. That's a wrap on our $50 Berlin challenge. From breakfast to currywurst, sky-high views to ancient gates, we squeezed every drop of adventure from our budget. Berlin, you've been incredible. If you enjoyed this journey, please subscribe and share your Berlin stories in the comments. Until our next adventure, remember to be open to everything, and I'll have what you're having. Bye, everybody.